How much GI Bill MHA do Marine veterans get? Imagine having the opportunity to pursue higher education with financial support that recognizes your service and dedication. Marine veterans who utilize the Montgomery GI Bill or the post-9/11 GI Bill may be eligible for housing allowances that significantly offset living expenses during their studies. But how exactly does this work for Marine veterans? Let's explore the specifics. The housing allowance provided to Marine veterans depends on several factors, including the type of GI Bill used, the location of the educational institution, and whether the veteran is attending full-time or part-time. For those enrolled in the post-9/11 GI Bill, the monthly housing allowance is calculated based on the basic allowance for housing for an $18,000 a year enlisted service member in the same geographic area as the school. This means that the housing stipend varies depending on the cost of living in the area where the veteran is studying. The post-9/11 GI Bill offers a monthly housing allowance that can be up to the national average of the basic allowance for housing for $18,000 a year enlisted service members, which is adjusted annually. For example, in high-cost areas like New York City or San Francisco, the allowance can be significantly higher to reflect the increased housing costs. Conversely, in areas with lower living expenses, the allowance will be correspondingly lower. For veterans attending school part-time, the monthly housing allowance is prorated based on the number of credits taken. This ensures that veterans receive a fair amount proportional to their enrollment status. The allowance is paid directly to the veteran each month and can be used to cover rent, utilities, or other housing-related expenses. It is important to note that the Montgomery GI Bill provides a different structure for housing benefits, typically paid as a monthly stipend based on the veteran's enrollment and the rate set by the Department of Veterans Affairs. However, the post-9/11 GI Bill generally offers a more generous and flexible housing allowance, especially in areas with high living costs. In summary, Marine veterans using the post-9/11 GI Bill can receive a monthly housing allowance that varies depending on geographic location and enrollment status, with the potential to significantly reduce living expenses during their educational pursuits. This benefit is designed to support veterans in achieving their academic goals while maintaining financial stability.